So thank you. You may not know, but I am an old Western movie buff. My favorite is the Duke, or Duke Morrison. However, his real name is Marion Robert Morrison. I bet you still don't know who that is. Well, that's John Wayne. I'll tell you a little later how he got the nickname the Duke. For now, though, let me start off telling you he was born in May 1907 on the 26th. Quite a big baby, weighing in at 13 pounds. And that's him right there. Little dude. A few names changes will happen throughout his life. The first was his middle name, changed from Robert to Mitchell when his parents decided to name their son Robert. He was born in Iowa, but moved to Lancaster, California when he was 7, and moved again after his father failed in the farming business. In 1916, his father worked as a pharmacist, a local fireman at the station on his route to his school in Glendale, where they settled down and called home. And they started calling him Little Duke because he never went anywhere without his huge Airedale Terrier. Yep, this is where he received a nickname, and he preferred Duke to Marion, so the name stuck for the rest of his life. As a teen, he worked in an ice cream shop for a man who shod horses for Hollywood studios. No, this wasn't his break yet. It's coming though. John excelled in football in high school, but tried to join the Navy. However, he wasn't accepted. He instead attended the University of Southern California, majoring in pre-law, and continued to play football on athletic scholarship under Coach Howard Jones. His coach plays a big role in knowing his acting career started. John excelled in football. His coach plays a big role in how his acting career started. Why? Well, John ended up breaking his collarbone when he was bodying surfing one day. So this is where all came to play. As a favor to the coach, he knew a guy who knew a guy. Yes, really, that is how it all started. Director John Ford and silent western film star Tom Mix hired Wayne as a prop boy and an extra. Wayne soon moved on, bit parts, uncredited roles, and appeared from his USC teammates playing football on a few other films. Wayne was given on-screen credit as Duke Morrison only once. Ready for another one of his name changes? For his screen name, 1930s director Raoul Walsh suggested Anthony Wayne. The Fox Studios chief, Winfield Sheehan, rejected it as sounding too Italian. Walsh came back with John Wayne. Sheehan agreed, and the name was set. Funny thing is, Wayne wasn't even present for the discussion. He became one of the first singing cowboys of films from 1930 to 1939. He appeared in about 80 of these horse operas. However, Wayne's breakthrough role came with director John Ford with the classic movie Stagecoach. Wayne was now a mainstream star. Wayne would go on to star in 142 pictures. Biographer Ronald Davis says John Wayne personified for millions the nation's frontier heritage. 83 of his movies were westerns, and in them he played cowboys, cavalrymen, and unconquerable loners extracted from the Republic's central creation myth. Wayne was married 3 times, and fluent in Spanish. All 3 wives were of Hispanic descent. This man was not only busy making movies, he was busy making babies too. He had a total of 7 children, several of his children entered the film and television industry too. Wayne toured U.S. bases and hospitals in the South Pacific for 3 months in 1943 and 1944. Wayne's failure to serve in the military was the most painful experience of his life. He tried to enlist, however, the President of the Republic threatened Wayne with a lawsuit if he walked away from his contract. His last film was The Shootist, whose main character, J.B. Brooks, was dying of cancer. The illness to which Wayne himself succumbed through years later, he enrolled in a cancer vaccine study in an attempt to ward off the disease. However, he died of stomach cancer on June 11, 1979. He had requested that his tombstone read, Fiat Forte y Formal, a Spanish epitaph Wayne described as meaning ugly, strong, and dignified. The grave which went unmarked for 20 years is now marked with a quotation. Tomorrow is the most important thing in life. Comes into us at midnight every clean. It's perfect when it arrives, and it puts itself in our hands. It hopes we've learned something from yesterday. And that is the end of the biography of John Wayne.